So, true to Bluey's form, Steve rocked up at the boat ramp in a boat, and Bluey popped up right next to the boat, and Steve being Steve, he just jumped straight on top of Bluey. It took him a little while, but he eventually got him back on the boat. But now, Bluey serves as an ambassador for this amazing species, but he's pretty cheeky. So I'm going to see if I can get him striking out one more time. There's not a whole heap of space here, so it is a little bit nerve-wracking. There's that stroke. Good boy. Yeah, give up the Bluey, guys, it'd be awesome. So that's a perfect example of why you don't want to be too close to the water. Now he's not the enormous crocodile like Hamish said, but half of his body length is still essentially his limit for that immediate strike. And he will do that from beneath the surface of the water. So if it's deep, dark and murky, and you've got your head in the water for a drink, if you're a dingo or a wallaby, it is going to be a bad day. Now there is another area that these guys will catch themselves in once a week, and that's the areas overhanging the water. So we've got a little ramp here so we can show you a natural hunting behaviour. But bear in mind, this is not something we've had to show or teach any of the crocodiles. Instinctively they know exactly what they're doing, because as a hatchling, this is a very, very important method for these guys to catch themselves in once a week. Because believe it or not, Bluey, when he first hatched out at the end, he was only about 15 centimetres long. He's tiny, and for the first few years of his life, just about everything in that river system wants to eat him. So, large crocodiles, birds, barramundi, little sharks. So he will hang out right on the fringes in all the cabbage, so little bits of vegetation. And he learns to catch himself for bites a week, he needs to jump out of the water and grab a frog or an insect. And of course, when he's this big, anything overhanging the water is a potential food source. So we'll see if we can demonstrate that for you. And bearing in mind that Bluey being around a 12 foot, is probably around the 250 kilo mark. Some of the crocodiles that we have had here, they're close to 500 kilos. So the amount of power that they have in that tail to get half of their body and even more up and out of the water is quite extraordinary. I'll give another tail walk. Chicken leg. Good boy. So just let that be a lesson to you guys. When you are up in Northern Australia, you do just have to be wary of that tail walk of the crocodile. But I'll send him over to Hamish. I mean, be careful, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, you guys come around. Alright, so we're going to put to bed, hopefully, a little bit of a myth about crocodiles. And that's that they can run fast up on hard, solid ground. Now, if that's true, it makes a whole lot of trouble with a bit younger and fitter than him. Right, let's see how it goes. Come through. So there's that strike, tip the nose to the base of the tail. But now that he's up on land, that's about flat out for Bluey. Give me a round of applause. That was a good little strike for him. Now, I can just sit right down in front of Bluey. He couldn't care less. He's going straight back to the water's edge. And that's because that's where he knows he's the boss. He's got that big tail that up on land is basically a big handbrake. He's got that big round belly, short little stumpy legs. He's really not built for hunting up on hard, solid ground. It's not like a bear or a lion or a tiger. It's going to track you down, follow you, climb a tree faster than you, run faster than you. None of that. We don't have to worry about swimming, danger, no crocodiles. They jump on in, they start splashing around. They're basically sending out a signal to any crocodile in the area to say there's an injured animal in the water. And the crocodile isn't evolved, they're just doing what they've been doing for a few 100 million years. They're just a predator that's trying to live just like us. Now, unfortunately, when people do get taken or attacked by a crocodile, or even just have a crocodile get a bit too close,